get ready for a whirlwind of AI news. OpenAI is firing back at claims they're leaving California. Next up, Richard Ho is laying out the future of global-scale computing, and a massive $300 billion Oracle deal is shaking up the cloud. And we've got Canadian news outlets taking OpenAI to court over copyright issues. Stick around, this is ChatGPT Insights. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. OpenAI denies California exit amid restructuring turmoil. Did the tech giant secretly plan to ditch the Golden State? The Wall Street Journal reported OpenAI was considering a move out of California as a last-ditch effort to navigate its complex business model restructuring. This move, allegedly fueled by pressure from state officials and a desire to secure crucial funding, comes at a critical juncture for the AI leader. OpenAI, however, has vehemently denied these claims, calling the report a work of fiction and emphasizing their commitment to remaining a California-based company. The company is currently in a high-stakes battle to transform its nonprofit structure into a public benefit corporation, a move that has drawn significant objections from civic leaders, attorneys general, and even former employees. Critics fear this restructuring could compromise OpenAI's original mission of developing safe and equitable AI. The reported potential relocation was reportedly tied to the state's attorney general's investigation into the restructuring plan, which could jeopardize billions in funding contingent on the new corporate structure. The tech world is buzzing with reactions. While some analysts see this as a strategic maneuver in a complex corporate landscape, others view it as a sign of internal conflict and external pressure. The outcome of OpenAI's restructuring and its physical location could have profound implications for the future of AI development and California's role as a tech hub. Will OpenAI's denial hold water, or is a California exodus looming? Stay tuned as we break down the details. And up next, we dive deep into the principles of global-scale computing that Richard Ho is championing. OpenAI's vision for global-scale computing unveiled. Forget the dot-com boom. The future of AI demands computing power on an unprecedented scale. That's the bold message from Richard Ho, OpenAI's head of hardware, who recently addressed the AI Infra Summit. Ho painted a picture of a world where AI isn't just pervasive but agentic, with AI systems working autonomously and collaboratively over extended periods. This vision necessitates a complete overhaul of our computing infrastructure, moving beyond traditional models to global-scale computers. He highlighted the increasing demands on compute, networking, and storage, driven by the exponential growth in AI model complexity, as seen in the progression from GPT-2 to the anticipated GPT-5. Ho stressed the critical need for new hardware architectures that integrate safety and reliability at the silicon level, proposing real-time kill switches and enhanced telemetry to manage these powerful, potentially devious models. The tech community is abuzz with Ho's insights. Industry leaders are closely watching OpenAI's hardware strategies, particularly their rumored Titan chip development, as they seek to challenge NVIDIA's dominance. The emphasis on agentic workflows and built-in hardware security has sparked discussions about the future of AI development and the ethical considerations that must be embedded from the ground up. This push for massive computing power is fueling colossal investments. Next, we're revealing a staggering $300 billion cloud deal that could reshape the AI landscape. OpenAI strikes monumental $300 billion cloud deal with Oracle. In a move that underscores the insatiable demand for AI computing power, OpenAI has inked a colossal 5-year cloud computing agreement with Oracle, reportedly valued at a staggering $300 billion. This landmark deal, revealed by the Wall Street Journal, will equip OpenAI with 4.5 gigawatts of capacity, a significant boost to support its rapidly expanding operations. The partnership arrives amidst an unprecedented boom in AI data center spending, as companies race to secure the necessary resources to train and deploy increasingly sophisticated large language models. For Oracle, this represents a massive victory in the fiercely competitive cloud market, positioning them as a key infrastructure provider for one of the world's leading AI research organizations. The sheer scale of the contract highlights the immense financial stakes involved in the race for AI dominance. Industry analysts are calling this a game changer, emphasizing Oracle's strategic advantage gained through this partnership. The agreement signals a major shift in cloud infrastructure priorities, with AI workloads now commanding significant attention and investment from major players. With such vast resources being deployed, the legal battles over AI's foundational data are heating up. Coming up, we're heading to Canada, where news outlets are taking OpenAI to court over copyright. Canadian news outlets sue OpenAI over AI training data. OpenAI is facing a significant copyright challenge in an Ontario court, as a coalition of Canadian news publishers accuses the AI giant of unlawfully using their content to train ChatGPT. The lawsuit, filed by prominent outlets including the Canadian Press, Torstar, The Globe and Mail, Postmedia, and CBC Radio Canada, centers on allegations that OpenAI scraped vast amounts of copyrighted material without permission or compensation. OpenAI, however, is contesting the jurisdiction of the Ontario Superior Court, arguing that its operations, including the alleged conduct of crawling web content and training AI models, occurred entirely outside of Canada, and that Canadian copyright law should not apply. The company, headquartered in San Francisco, asserts it does not conduct business in Ontario. The news publishers strongly disagree, asserting a real and substantial connection to Ontario, given their significant presence and content creation within the province and Canada. They argue that accepting OpenAI's jurisdictional arguments would mean Canada relinquishing control over a substantial portion of its digital economy, a prospect they deem sobering, especially concerning news media's role in national sovereignty. OpenAI, in turn, accuses the publishers of politicizing the case with hyperbolic submissions irrelevant to the legal issues at hand. This case is being closely watched as it represents the first major legal test in Canada regarding the use of copyrighted material for training generative AI. While similar lawsuits are progressing in the U.S., no clear precedent has been set, making the outcome in Canada potentially influential. This legal battle highlights the complex questions surrounding AI and intellectual property. And now, let's wrap up this packed episode with a quick recap of all the top stories. And that's a wrap on this AI News Blitz. We saw OpenAI furiously deny reports of leaving California, heard Richard Ho lay out the future of global-scale computing, revealed OpenAI's massive $300 billion Oracle Cloud deal, and covered the copyright lawsuit filed by Canadian news outlets. You've stayed informed, now take action. Like this video if you found it valuable, subscribe to ChatGPT Insights for more cutting-edge AI news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all our social channels for even more AI insights.